Hello, this is Kevin Willinger and it's my day 32 of working on communication skills. The topic that we choose today is brevity is the soul of the wit. What is wit? Wit is your intellectual ability to react, respond, or to take any actions in any given situation. What is brevity? Brevity is the quality of being brief in your speech, in your writing, in your ideation, in your telling, in everything. So is it important? Yeah, it is one of the most important skills in your if you're mastering anything. For example, like if let me take example of communication skills. Now I consider like 1 minute talks, 2 minute talks, the talks that have like time limits are most difficult to handle than the limitless talks which I'm doing right now, because because you have to be certain of your like points, whatever points you're raising. Then you have to check that you're not wasting time, you are not rambling over any topic, you are very brief, you are not taking too many pauses. Like there are many, you are not doing any gap words. There are many factors to consider when it is like 1 minute talk or 2 minute talks. And but free speech is like comparatively easier. And currently my aim is just to elaborate, just to talk more, just to experience more, just to get my just to align my visual, vocal and verbal image. And once I'm done with that, once I feel I'm done with that, the next step which I'll take will be brevity, surely brevity, because I that is one skill to be learned. Now, why is it this term brevity is the soul of the wit was coined by Shakespeare in his novel Hamlet. So, but why is this important? Let me start. First, the time efficiency. Nobody has that much time. You have to respect somebody else's time, and you have to also respect your time. And be brief enough. Be strongly brief enough in whatever you are expressing, so that yes. Second is humor. If you want to tell any joke, or if you, even in stand-up comedy, so it's being brief is one of the most requirement. You do not have to explain your entire joke. That is no longer a joke if you have to explain. So being brief is a very good quality that time. Third is redundancy. You avoid being redundant. You don't repeat the same points again and again. That is a redundant statement. Fourth, when you want to persuade something, like you want to call a group for any idea or any actions to be done, then you have to be brief. If you take around 10 minutes just to explain your idea, or just to tell what your idea is about, then you'll create something called as confusion, and which will kill the interest of the people whom you are going to persuade. Six is, if you want to memorize something, it's always good to be brief and then memorize, rather than memorizing the whole paragraph or everything, every explanations. Seventh is, it shows your mastery, your skills, your experience. Like if I have to ask somebody what is AI, then if I don't give a crisp definition, then that shows I'm not more experienced or more well versed into that. If I just beat around the bush. It is need of some professionals, like for example military, or the talk between some militaries, or the talk between any doctors. Like you'll have to be very brief enough, like what is happening, what is to be done. You cannot just ramble, or you cannot just speak on the redundant stuffs in that serious situations. So it is need of lot of professions. Ninth, digital marketing, one of the major importance. Like we see attention span is reducing into shorts and reels. So like if that too, even in shorts, if the first 10 seconds, first 2 3 seconds is not able to grab our attention, then we just skip it. So uh, it is the brevity is the need, the call of the generation right now in digital marketing as well. 10th is one of my favorite is proverbs, like time and tide waits for no man. Some proverbs are there which, like, you do not have to explain it into entirely, but a proverb is in itself the whole explanation. So being brief is very important in that case as well. 11th, general rule to follow by everybody is always speak less, do more, be brief in your action, in your words, and rather than your actions. So this is a trend, this is a thing to be followed by everyone. 12th is, currently there is this trend or some this approach of being minimalistic. Even we can see in many logo designs they are getting into a minimalistic approach, and even like some website with too many animations kills your mood. But it will make you happy at the start, but then you should, your purpose should be sorted and solved in your actions, in your designs. So it brevity somewhere supports the concept of minimalism. 13th, it kills any misinterpretation. Like when you try to over explain over anything, you kind of create many different perspectives, which can which can lead to misinterpretation. But when you are brief and you are certain, you are sticking onto the words very clearly. 14th is, I think, teaching. Teacher, I'm not saying it should be very much good explained, nicely explained, but especially last moment teaching and all, if you just ramble upon certain topics, it is more difficult to grasp. But if you are very brief into telling whatever is needed, it is one of the greatest help that anybody could get. So yeah, these were some of the points why I feel being brief is very much needed. I will start working on it. I haven't really started working on it ever, but once, especially in communication skills, like I will try to improve it to the good best I can. I'll try the elaboration power, my vocabulary. I'll try to improve it as much as I can. But when I feel I should inculcate this habit of brevity, that time I'll surely do. Thank you.